Who's a bigger simp, Finn or Mordecai?
Finn got his flaw. He do. But Mordecai? And when I say Mordecai, bro, this man was doing everything to get some. This man was trying to cuff the biggest community bop that it was a new episode. She was with a new nigga. Yo, and we back again. Listen, you already seen what I said about in the official announcement. Listen, 25 days of Cartman's. This time, it's the second day. So you already know what that means. With it being the second day, we're gonna start off a little hot. But before we get to that, I need a few things out of y'all. And that is, don't forget to leave a like if you really believe that I can make it to 25 days. And also, always stay updated in the community posts. Because when I end up doing like a post, I'm going to ask y'all like certain questions and being like, what do y'all want? What do y'all want to end up seeing here? Like, etc. And also, don't forget to subscribe so you can join a ride and see, can I actually fulfill it? But I believe I can. I believe I can actually fulfill it. I know this is a challenge, but hey, it's going to be a challenge no matter what. And don't forget to share the video to whoever you end up feeling like. And yeah, let's get straight to it. So what we're doing why these 3 Cartoon Network shows are still so loved. We're starting off with a bang. And listen, if you already know the big 3 that they are talking about, they're talking about like the Mordecais and Rigby's, aka regular show, the Adventure Times. And can we consider Amazing World of Gumball? You know what? Yeah, Amazing World of Gumball.
So, what do these 3 have in common? Yeah, they're all
I knew it.
shows, but they're also still revered to this day.
Started out with a bang.
Adventure Time has the lore, regular show has the cozy comedy, and Gumball is just over the top with its humor. In this video, I'll analyze these 3 shows and see why they're so loved and why you can still open up an episode today and enjoy it just as much as when it aired.
Facts.
This show was a gem of a Cartoon Network show.
Okay, I don't mean to interrupt them. Listen, I can go back, sit down, and watch a full regular show episode. I mean, on the fact is that it make me feel like a kid again, and I'm like, bro, what is they gonna get up to now? Like, bro, good times. Like, so this is what happened, right? And this is why I ended up elaborating on if it made me feel like a kid. So when I was younger, I had a DVD player, and my parents gave me the Adventure Time one and the dang regular show one. So when it came to that, oh my god, had a blast. Every time we went to a long extended road trip or like somewhere like very far, I just played it. Cause I really wasn't on my phone as much as I am now. Like, cause I was as innocent as a ghost.
Show. However, if you compared the last season to the first season, you could seriously classify it as a different show altogether. In the first season, there's little to no lore in the show. It was just wacky adventures with Finn and Jake just screwing around in the land of Ooh. This all changed with the last few episodes of season 2, Mortal Folly and Mortal Recoil. It was the first time there was a 2-parter for the show, and the stakes had never been higher. We get introduced to the Lich, basically the final boss of the show, or so that's what we thought back then. And to summarize, a bunch of nonsense happens, and the Lich is vanquished. Dude. Season 3
I never seen this.
Fun adventures with an underlying serious.
I wish I did.
Up a bunch of
it was a period.
Example, this scene.
It was a period of time where I was like literally was not really watching these shows because of, oh, I'm getting older. I should not be watching cartoons. Bro, that was a dumb way of thinking back then.
From the creeps.
I missed so much because of that dumb thinking.
Oh, believe me, I had so many theories of who this creepy looking ghost was. The most popular one was that this was Finn's mom, and this was his childhood home. And because of these crashing waves, people theorized that she drowned, and that's why Finn is afraid of the ocean. We later find out that it's a lot more complex than that. At the end of the season, we find out that Ice King is just a human named Simon who went crazy after putting on the crown. Trust me, his lore gets even sadder. Now, season 4 is when the show starts to strip away the nonsense and focuses on serious plot lines. The episode, I Remember You, reveals that after the Mushroom War, when Marceline was all alone, Simon came across her and essentially became her father. So we went from this horny loser who just wants a wife to him actually being the best character in the show. That's Adventure Time for you. The season
character development
changes the show forever. Now, I can go on and on about this show, but it's 10 seasons of a pure masterclass in storytelling. I'll be here all day. Let's go back to that question. Why is this show still so revered to this day? It's for one simple reason. The show grew up with its audience. This show has...
Exactly. The thing is, when you got older and you was watching these shows, you never felt like, oh, I should not be watching. No, it actually fit with it as a whole. Like, you can be like, even with me now, I'm 22. I can go back to these shows and probably have a fun time, like, watching these again.
As the most
and it's just crazy.
Shift from childlike wonder to, oh shit, things are getting serious now, I have ever seen from a show. The later seasons put humor in the backseat and start delving into philosophical concepts and existentialism. And it's not even like it's an ass pull. If you paid attention to the surroundings in season 1, you'd see that Finn and Jake live in a post-apocalyptic world. The show was well thought out, and although it had some slow-paced seasons that focused on side characters, it was still good world building. This show is still up there as my favorite show of all time, a special place in my heart. Let's go to regular show. This show was genius in comedic delivery.
Dude, take my picture.
You had Muscle Man.
Whoa! Whoa! This is gonna be hilarious.
Then you had Mordecai and Rigby being absolute dumbasses. Not only was the show funny, but it was also just...
Oh, that's what... Oh my god, they're about to see me back. Bro, the thing about it, right? The whole cartoon is called a regular show. This is more than just a regular show. You got two lazy slackers in Mordecai and Rigby literally going on adventures to find things that Benson wants or he wants them to do. And then you have Skips being like, oh, I seen this before. I'm like, bro. And then they get into a whole boss fight. You're like, this is more than just a regular show. This is more than just that, bro. It's so random and wacky, but I love it. Like, so here's an episode that I'm thinking of in mind, right? So they were on, like, it was Mordecai on a dating site, and CJ was too, but she already canceled his. He couldn't cancel his, and then out of the blue, the dude that was like the owner of it literally tried to do everything he could to stop them from being together so he can still have an app, have that same app that he created, only for him to die because CJ thought that Mordecai was dead. And she wanted him to leave Mordecai alone once she figured out what was going on. W episode.
Cozy. Yeah, it had some continuity, but you could put on any episode and enjoy it just like that. It also had some goated character development. Rigby was so annoying when the show first started, but after he starts...
Oh my god, bro. Rigby, his character development just elite. This man went from a obnoxious, self-centered to somebody that's very calm and chill and just accepting at times. Like, if you've seen season 1 compared to season 3 or 4, you like, there's no way this is the same character. It is. And then this man wasn't really liking dang Marlene. He wasn't liking her at first, but then he started to get to know her, get to know more about her. It was like, wait, I low-key dig what she's bringing. That's kind of how love works, bro. It's like a random orthodox. Like, you never know how it's gonna happen, but then you realize, like, damn, I really fuck with Chick. I really do.
Eileen and graduates, he starts becoming more mature. Benson, who started off as the anal boss who always shouted at Mordecai,
being mature.
One of their best friends. Skips had his sad backstory as to why he was immoral, and by far the biggest switch up was Pops. The guy went from this,
You turd! You're a turd! No, you're a turd! You're the turd! You're no!
Like, look at this.
Rigby, stop! We can all be turds.
to this.
Don't worry, Mordecai and Rigby. I know you're sad, but I promise this is a happy ending. Take care of each other. Goodbye.
He wanted to go with his big brother.
Just like Adventure Time, it had slow parts. When they went to space, it became more story-driven, and I still enjoyed the show for the most part, but the initial magic was gone. That didn't mean the ending wasn't a total tearjerker, though.
Also, real ones.
He had to say the word.
The main theme is an absolute banger.
Also, let me know down in the comments, who's a bigger simp, Finn or Mordecai? Also, leave a...
Okay, Finn got his flaw. He do. But Mordecai? And when I say Mordecai, bro, this man was doing everything to get some. This man was trying to cuff the biggest community bop that was literally anytime it was a new episode, she was with a new nigga. I'm like, bro, are you not seeing the signs here? Are you not seeing the signs here? You're like, Bro, she's with multiple dudes. She knows you're feeling her, and then when this man ended up having a little bit of happiness, what happens? Oh, hi Mordecai, I'm back. Get out of here. Go somewhere. Go. We don't need you. Why are you here? Get out of here. Good God. We do not need her. We was doing good without you. Why are you back? Why? Why are you back? Why are you back, Margaret? Why? Like, it was like she sniffed it. He's over having happiness? Nah, let me take that back real quick. Listen, you always gonna be my dang little simp. And this man went hook, line, and sinker every single time. Now, with Finn at least had good intentions. He was not that blame cringy at times. Now, did Fire Princess end up throwing that at him? Yeah. Looking back at it, yeah. But it's nobody can beat Mordecai when it comes to that.
Like and subscribe while you're down there. Let's touch on the final show. I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but this show is the funniest out of all of them. For one, the show is an actual cartoon. Characters break the fourth wall.
Dramatic music will play until the end of the game.
Fire.
Sometimes has no logic, and the humor is ridiculous.
What? Tobias just posted a photo. I'll send it over.
If you have not watched Gumball, watch this.
This is another thing that bugs me.
I'm telling you, watch it. It's so funny.
Well, it's not really that annoying. It's just photos, buddy.
It's not the
But it's so innocent too.
I love the fact that the show is so self-aware too.
Is it me, or did we all look a bit off?
Also, how genius is it that the creators forgot about certain characters in the first season, then incorporated the fact that they were forgotten into the lore? Goated. Like regular show, it still has that anthological nature to it. You can put on any episode and enjoy it without seeing a previous one. It still has lore, and some of the lore is just unnecessarily dark, but it's not the main focus. It ended completely unfinished though, and with it being confirmed to be coming back, it deserves a complete and whole ending. So, what do these three have in common? We covered that in the beginning, but there's a lot more. They are shows that both kids and adults can enjoy. They're all funny in their own ways, and they're all technically not finished. Let's address the elephant in the room. So with Adventure Time getting the spin-off show Fiona now being renewed for a second season, the show is technically still going. Yeah, it's a little different, and because of the major time skip at the end of Adventure Time, the creators have a lot of room to do whatever they want in the gap. To me, that's a lot better than just bringing back Finn and Jake and having a Ben 10 situation. Regular show is confirmed to be coming back, and I'm a little mixed. Yeah, I'm happy, but this could either...
The thing about this, right? What I'm hearing is that they trying to, listen... I'm wishy-washy on the fact that certain shows end up having reboot or brought back because of the fact is I was such a big Total Drama fan. And listen, in the future you might see me do like something close to it. That's how much of a fan I was. But that was not the point. We get there when we get there. Bro, they turned him into kid. Turned him into dang toddler. And I'm... Oh God! Nah. It's already bad enough that the same dang company or business ruined. So, bro, one thing I will say is that very underrated and it don't get as talked about as it should be. Stoked was such a good show. It's so bad that they didn't like keep it as what it is. But hey, beggars cannot be choosers. They just flat out was like, nah. There was a game on CartoonNetwork.com. I was like, yeah. they speaking my language. They are speaking my language. But goes to regular show. Regular show is most likely gonna be like another aspect where you see like a whole like his kids. You see Mordecai's wife. I'm surprised he even have a wife. To be honest, he shouldn't even really have to bag that. Listen, if you fumble that bad, you need to end up going through misery. Be miserable, like point blank period.
Could be a spiritual successor to the show or cheap nostalgia bait. See, J.G. Quintel worked on another show called Close Enough, and while it was alright, the fact that there was no limit to the amount of dirty jokes he could make, the humor was lost on me. A regular show pushing the boundaries of Cartoon Network was another reason why it was so funny.
Whoa. Were they big? These balls were huge.
When the show comes back, I hope it doesn't go off the walls dirty. If that happens, it could be the worst thing for the show. The Amazing World of Gumball is coming back, but not as a revival or anything. It's coming
as
back
a movie.
to end the show. This has been one long hiatus, and the show is definitely going to go over the top.
I will be watching.
Overall, these shows are must-watches for anyone who wants a good laugh or a mix of comedy and serious lore. Leave a like and share this video around. Subscribe for new videos, and thanks for watching.
This was a good vid. This was a good vid. Not gonna lie. It brought me back. But if y'all enjoyed this video that we ended up doing of reaction for day 2 of Cartman's, listen, don't really hit that like, so I can tell that y'all really trying to engage with the series that I'm trying to do, because I've been trying to do this for a while and I can finally do it, and we're gonna do it to full ability. So yeah. Also, let me know some of y'all, like, how do y'all feel about this? Because the thing about it, I love trying to do like videos like this because it brings it, it's like a, what's that word, flash in the past? Yeah. I appreciate the reboots. Hopefully they don't massacre them shows just like they did Total Drama. And the thing about that, they have like a whole new Total Drama damn episode, and then allegedly there's like some allegations on like the OG Chris McClane voice actor, and then I looked at it, I seen his point of view when it came to like what he was talking about. Listen, he said he's innocent. He said the girl lied. If you haven't, look at it. Take the time out of your day. You might end up like discovering something new. But yeah, outside of that, I appreciate all y'all. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't ever miss a upload from me. Especially hit the notification bell. That goes a long way for me, because I need my noti gang. Also, don't forget to share the video with whoever you feel like. And yeah, I appreciate every single one of y'all. We are about to finish y'all the 4th quarter. And yeah, I love y'all. I am out of here.